Welcome to your favorite internet series of me talking to a camera every day for 10 minutes until it becomes natural for me to talk to a camera for 10 minutes every day. You get the point. I'm trying to get better at speaking to a camera, and I'm trying to get better at speaking in English. So I'm choosing topics, talking about them, and this is my exercise every day to make better videos. And today I kind of wanted to talk about hustle culture like I did yesterday, but with a twist on influencers and self-fulfillment. And I came on this topic because I thought about the old times. I think this man is still present, but people like Alex Hormozi, not as much, but also a little bit, and Iman Gadzi. They are people on the internet, and especially YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff, who make money on teaching how to make money. We all know those course selling bros, but I think you still get captured by them, especially young people who don't have that much experience as I do, because they think like they seem like they have it all together. What I mean by that is they have everything you want. They have the money, which of course is everything you need, and they have the cool lifestyle. But somehow along the way, I have always thought, how does this guy make money? I mean, you would think that if he was a millionaire, he'd be working all day. Or if he had this magical self-running business where you didn't have to work, he wouldn't make as much money. But somehow they just seem to be buying cars, cruising around and making videos. And after a while, and for me that was after a while of trying out different startups and trading and all that good stuff that is a trap to fall into. Of course it works for some people, I'm not denying that, but generally it doesn't. Because the people who try to sell you this stuff actually don't do it themselves, at least not successfully. What they do successfully is walking around Dubai with a camera. What they do successfully is showing you the lifestyle that the program created for them. And it doesn't always have to be a program, it can also be just a personal brand. But when you realize what lies behind these lies is just a facade of a personal brand. All they do and all they ever did was build a personal brand. And that sort of is cool because I want to build a personal brand, of course, but it also, if I was in their shoes, I would think that to be sort of unethical. But whatever floats your boat, of course. But I've realized that they don't really make that much money actually having a business. They sometimes build weird side businesses and think they're doing something, but in general it's just a personal brand to communicate the product. Just as Kanye said, if you can communicate the product, you can make money off this product. Because look at Gaga and all that stuff. You of course need a brand who makes a product, but if you can't spread that out or spread the news to the wider masses, you won't have customers. So you need a celebrity or someone, in this case with a personal brand, to communicate this product. And these people are very good at one thing, and that is communicating. Communicating the product, communicating their lifestyle, and their lifestyle is often just an entire ad for whatever they're selling. So I would encourage or wish for younger people, more foolish people, of course you're young, that's fine, to not be fooled as much by them, and maybe take the inspiration. Of course there's great stuff about them, but always ask the question, and you can always get behind that if you just have a clear mindset and think about how are they actually making money? Like, there's a lot of people that I have come across that have been telling me, yeah, this, I'm doing this business, it's going great. It's going great. Or I'm in this job, or I'm working at this company and it's going great. Like, yeah, I'm talking to this guy and I'm making whatever 3K and it's just going great. And they keep on talking and talking about their success, about what they're doing, and in the end it just sounds like a lifestyle, and you're just left sitting there asking yourself, how do they actually make money? What I have derived from that question is, for one part, I can't watch those videos anymore. Even though I knew that they were kind of scammy, and I knew that I was just trying to take motivation from them, but for the last few years, I just couldn't bring myself to do it, because it is incredibly uncomfortable to know while watching that there are people in the comments actually sucking their whatever to get behind what they're doing and how they're doing it. Sorry. If there was a clear way, a clear path to that, it would have been exploited. Just like if the iPhone is releasing next year, it's already priced in. You're not gonna get ahead of the curve. You have to invent a new curve. So that's what I took away from that, which is kind of sad, but I took a lot of motivation and a lot of mindset from that, which actually is valuable. And the path I am on now is more to create value, and actual value for myself and other people. But because I'm sort of egotistical in that, thinking for myself first, but I think a lot of people are like myself, so they are gonna enjoy what I enjoy. Does that make sense? In the sense that I think I want to create a real brand, a real personal brand, and a real company. And I want to make products that not only excite me, but that I think bring value and aren't there yet. And these products should stem from my interest they should stem from my interest first. So what I mean by that is, if I, in my daily life, think I need a product, like for me right now, I am cutting, and I'm using this as an example because it is my only example. I am cutting. So I'm trying to lose weight, so I go on a calorie deficit. So I get cravings for sweets, and I can't have sweets. And then my first thought was, why is everything in this world zero, and we have artificial sweeteners, but there aren't zero sugar gummy bears? And I thought about this for a long time, and now from that interest, my idea would be, or is, that I would try to make zero sugar gummy bears and make a brand or a company from that. And I think that is a natural way to do it. And in the end, you actually provide value. You're not just sucking money out of teenagers who got the credit card from their mom. And it feels a whole lot better, because I have done drop shipping and your heart isn't behind it. I've done trading, and that's just an empty hole of maybe making money, and a big hole of alpha men talking to you how to do it and actually making money from selling courses, or their personal brand making money from the views that they get because you want to watch and see how they actually do it, but they never show you how they actually do it. I think that is a much more natural way to go. And I'm happy that I'm taking this route, and this is my remembrance. I don't know how you can say that. This is my reminder to give you an update in the next year and maybe see if this company has actually made it to a full point. There's a lot of stuff that I still need to do. legal wise, setting up the business, setting up the website, and then getting the packaging, getting the recipe in check, and getting ready to actually store those gummy bears that they don't dry out, and all that stuff I just need to learn. But the learning process is part of the fun, and I very much enjoy it. So this has been my 10 minutes for today. Kind of uninteresting for the everyday person, I get that, but if you have some ideas, write them down in the comments. But I would love to talk about ideas, but I just don't have ideas to talk about. So have a nice day.